nails it! Mate, if you don't know that expression, then you're not a dinky die Aussie. And what about, have a go, you mug? Or if I said, Warnie bowled a googly to the Don who knocked it for a 6. Sport's probably the most important thing to Aussies after having a beer with their mates. We're sports mad. Cricket, swimming, the games we call footy, Aussie rules, rugby union, rugby league, you name it, mate. We play it, and we play it with a passion. The first phrase I have to mention, mate, in the context of sport, is the Don. Capital D, Don. Which of course refers to Don Bradman, the greatest cricketer to ever take up a bat. His cricketing test average is 99.6, mate, almost double that of the next best players. He's Australia's greatest sporting hero, mate. May he rest in peace.
Hey, Brucey.
Yeah?
Who do you reckon be the best cricketer of all time?
Oh, mate, gotta be the Don.
Yeah, but mate, could the Don bowl a flipper?
Good point, mate. Yeah. Warnie's got that on him all right. Oh, mate, how about this one then, eh? Who do you reckon would win in a boxing ring? Wally or the Don?
Mate, can the Don bring his bat?
Oh, mate, don't be stupid.
Tough one.
Of course, mate, it was the Don's mighty efforts in the late 20s and early 30s that led to the development of a disgraceful word in cricket, bodyline. Bodyline was a style of cricket the Poms were very proud of in the 1932-1933 Ashes series against Australia. Basically, it involved bowling cricket balls at the batsman with an aim of hurting him rather than trying to get him out by fair means. It was their strategy against the Don, mate. They'd tried and they just couldn't get the Don out. Could have killed people, mate. It certainly wasn't cricket, and it infuriates people even today. Especially me, mate.
Hey, Brucey.
Yeah, mate.
Mate, if that Jardine fellow was here right now, what do you reckon you'd say to him?
Who?
Douglas Jardine, mate. The English cricket captain during the Bodyline series of 32-33. You know, the bastard who had them bowl at the Don's body to try and get him out after years of trying.
Oh, that bastard? Mate, I'd tell the pommy bastard that I wouldn't piss in his ear if his brain was on fire.
Yeah, mate. I'd probably just poke him one in the eye.
The pommy bastard. Of course, mate, the Ashes is the name of the cricket series played against the Poms every 2 years. Its name harks back to a flogging Australia gave England in 1882. Following this flogging, some wags printed an obituary to English cricket, saying the Ashes would be burnt and taken to Australia. A bale from that game was burnt, put in an urn, and we fight the Poms for them every 2 years. The games last up to 25 days, mate. Yes, days. In the full Aussie sun.
Too right, Darl. You been watching the cricket? How are we going?
Mate, we absolutely flogged the bastards.
Oh, beauty. We're still getting the bastards back for Bodyline. Now, what's your poison?
Farlap's another name I should mention, mate. People sometimes say he's got a heart as big as Farlap's. But when they refer to Farlap, mate, they're referring to a horse. Fair dinkum. It was a horse born in 1926 that Aussies still reckon was the greatest racehorse ever. Poor bugger died in 1932 while on tour in America, and most Aussies still reckon he was poisoned by the Americans. I'm pleased to say, mate, that he's now stuffed and on display in the Melbourne Museum, where he's been since 1933. Cricket, for example, because it's so old, has given us many expressions, one of which is the famous, "It's just not cricket." This, of course, means that whatever's being referred to is just not the right thing to do. That's because the perception of cricket is that it's played by gentlemen, with high morals and standards. Of course, the truth of that these days is to be questioned, but the expression remains. Other cricket expressions are to be on a sticky wicket, or to be on a good wicket, or not a bad wicket. The wicket, of course, is the bit of ground the bowler bowls the ball down to the batsman. If you're on a sticky wicket, it means you're in a bit of bother, as the bowlers were in the days when we had sticky wickets. A good wicket is a good thing, mate. For example, you might be on a good wicket with your job or with your lady. Jules, my spunky little mate, you keep this up and you'll be on a good wicket.
Mate, what the bloody hell are you on about? You'll be on a bloody sticky wicket yourself if you keep up those shenanigans, and no bloody beer. Now, how the hell are we going with the poms?
And mate, you can of course play something with a straight bat, which means to do it the right way rather than the wrong way. You could also do something off your own bat, that is off your own initiative. Or you could go into bat for someone, offer them support, fight their cause. And don't forget mate, God help you if you come down with a stomach wog that knocks you for a 6. That is mate, you might get a stomach complaint, which makes you crook and which really knocks you about. Also mate, if you manage to do something for quite a while, or if you manage to live to a ripe old age, then someone might say you've had a good innings. And don't forget mate, if you see an Australian sporting team do well, then don't forget to let rip with this little chant.
And the Aussies have scored.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Oi, oi, oi!
Aussie!
Oi!
Aussie!
Oi!
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Oi, oi, oi!
Anyway mate, here's hoping we both have a good innings.